Hey friends, Jamie Magic here. I hope that you're having a great day so far. And I also wanted to just share with you a little bit of parenting support today, especially if you happen to have a kiddo with executive functioning issues or perhaps even ADHD. And even if they don't have a diagnosis, it's okay. You can still apply these techniques and ideas I'm going to share with you today. And you really are only going to give them coping skills that would help at any point in their life, whether or not they have ADHD or, something else going on that may make like remembering tasks, the order of tasks, or being able to complete things start to finish without constant redirection and guidance. Obviously ADHD and things like that can make completion of those types of organizational tasks really difficult. And so in the past, I've shared that we do a lot of breaking things down in our household to make steps easier for my almost 10-year-old now. Can't believe she's almost 10. It's so crazy. But I will have to be next to her, guiding her the entire time that she's doing any kind of errand, like cleaning her room, putting away laundry, things like that. She just requires a lot of, guidance. But we're getting there, we're getting better. And one of the things that has been really helpful is creating checklists, color coding checklists so that she can actually, have these checklists posted where she's going to be doing things that require more than one step at a time. And, that way she can, when she's in the bathroom, she can look at her list and it's color coded and it might say something like our goals for getting out of the house today. And in fact, you know what? Let me show you. Let me show you her list so that you can see it, because it's actually pretty groovy. So let me take you into our dark hallway here. Okay, and then come on into her messy bathroom. And you're gonna see here on her wall, I hope you can see that. It's her checklist, and it's got, in color coding, an opportunity for her to see what she needs to do in the morning to get out of here in the morning on time. So for example, I will tell her, okay, sweetie, go into the bathroom because it's now 7:30 and it's time to get ready to go to school to do drop off. So what I want you to do is go into your bathroom and just do all the yellows and greens, and then I'll meet you out here by the back door and we can do all the blues and purples together. Okay, so that way she's got 2 or 3 things that are listed in yellow and green. So I don't have to keep shouting at her, did you brush your teeth? Did you floss? Did you brush your hair? Did you go to the bathroom? Did you put on deodorant? I don't have to list those things because those things are already listed, but they're listed in a color coordinated way so that, it doesn't sound like I'm constantly harping on her, which I think is pretty helpful. So I'm gonna cruise on back over here, a little behind the scenes shot of my life here. But I wanted to share another idea with you. So I do use those checklists and I have them around my house. I've got one for her in the bathroom. I have one for her by the back door for when she leaves to go to school. And I have one in the kitchen for when she comes home from school. And the one that's there for when she comes home from school, it's all very similar. It's color coded and it's usually only a couple of steps. And I also like to use images or even emojis to show specifically the action, like a little memory trigger. So if it's take your lunchbox out of your backpack, right, and empty out the food and clean the lunchbox. Well, that's multiple steps right there. So I break that down for her on her checklist for when she gets home from school. And I'll even have a picture of a lunchbox, so it's oh yeah, or a picture of an apple or a picture of a trash can, something to remind her of what that step entails. Now, another thing that you can do if your child isn't really a big reader of steps, and also if your child can't read yet, right? Then don't worry about it. Use images. You can even take photos of them and make your own little storyboards with pictures of your child doing the things that you want him or her or them to do. You can also just order off of somewhere like Amazon. I don't know where else you can get these. I got this one off of Amazon, and no, I don't have an affiliate link, so I don't get any kind of kickback. It's just the one that works for me. But it's a blank comic book notebook, so that this way you and your child can storyboard the activities that involve more than 1 or 2 steps. And that way it's like a little comic book, and it shows them doing the things that they need to do in pictures. And then, you know, like I can show you when you open it up. I'm trying to show you something that she didn't already use, for example. So here's, you know, when you open it up, it'll have different pages with different layouts, and you can use the ones that, you know, that work best for you to create the type of checklist that you need. Now, I use these not just for checklists and to-do lists for my daughter. She's very artistic. She loves to draw. So it's a great way for her to be involved in the process too. And as she's drawing out the steps, she's thinking about them, and now they're being imprinted psychologically, but in a fun way with color, and you know, it's just super cool. But I also use these blank comic books when I work with children, with my clients who are, you know, under the ages of like 16, 17. We use this comic book to storyboard situations that they might be going through, to make their own graphic novels, their own comic books, to work through certain emotional situations. And it's a great way for them to turn whatever life challenge they're facing into a story. And we also use this to work out memories or situations that they dealt with that were scary or difficult, that they want to reframe in their mind. Will actually draw them out the way they really wish that they had been able to act at the time. And if they'd had the resources and the, you know, hindsight and the coping skills at the time, how they would have approached and managed and navigated that situation. So we'll, you know, use these blank comic books to draw that out. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. If you have any questions or you'd like a little bit more support, please visit me at my new and improved website, jaimemagic.com. And you are going to have to spell that Jaime magic.com. Otherwise, there's another Jaime Magic out there apparently, and he's a magician, and we do not do the same thing. Anyway, I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day, and just sending you lots of love today. All right, have a great one. Bye-bye.